Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Caffeine Encrypted and today we're back with another tutorial. Today's tutorial is all about early game construction offices and workers and resources in the realistic mode. Let's have a look at what is the main challenges with the construction offices early on and how we can counter them. Number 1. Overloading the custom house. Early in the game, the custom house is our only source of resources and workers, so we tend to overload it with trucks and buses looking to get the necessary stuff to build the constructions we have queued. One way we can combat this is by utilizing distribution offices that will carry the full capacity a vehicle can carry and drop it off to a local storage that can accommodate more than one vehicle at a time. For example, we're using this slow dumper truck that can carry 25 tons of gravel at a time, and it drops it off to this large aggregate storage over here. From here we can utilize our smaller dumpers to go load from the truck loader and take it to the construction sites. Effectively, if we have 10 dumpers, we will only utilize up to 3 that the distribution office will use on the custom house, and instead we will handle all the traffic through this loader over here that can accommodate more than one vehicle at a time. You can always use the free storages available in the game, but they are very slow to load and can only support one vehicle at a time, while the storages you need to construct are significantly faster as long as they are supplied with power. Unnecessary usage of foreign workers. Foreign workers are very limited early on and they do not work for as long as the regular workers do. One of the common challenges is when a bus takes worker to a road or a footpath that could instead be built with just machinery. To counter this, I like to use specialized construction offices. Here is a few I like to use early on. First, we have a road builder. It's equipped with a big dump truck to carry the gravel that is needed to build the roads, 2 bulldozers so we can build 2 roads at the same time, and an open hull to transfer the slow bulldozers to the road or footpath we want to build. Next we have what I call an infrastructure builder. It's equipped with a covered hull, an open hull and 2 dumpers, so it can support all types of buildings, including roadworks. Now, this is the workers' construction office. This is a simple one. It's equipped with 4 buses. I prefer to use the 40 capacity buses, but you can use the smaller ones as well, or the bigger ones if you prefer. Next we have what I call the builder construction office. This construction office is equipped with 2 concrete trucks, 1 excavator and 1 road crane, and asphalt roads and footpaths. With the game introducing asphalt footpaths, it became a lot more necessary to have something that can build them quite fast, and ideally without workers. So this construction office is equipped with 1 road paver, a roller, a dump truck, and an open hull to transfer the roller and the paver around to where it needs to be. And last but not least, we have an open storage and an aggregate storage construction office. Both are equipped with 4 trucks each, 4 open hulls and 4 dumpers respectively, and their purpose is to distribute the type of resources that they can carry to any construction in the Republic. If you do not plan on building any asphalt roads or any asphalt paths early on, you can replace the asphalt roads and footpaths construction office with a second builder to assist with making buildings faster. Let's have a look at a few tips. Now, earlier I said that you can build a road with just machinery as long as it's long enough. The same applies for a footpath. Here is how you know how long it needs to be. So if you have a road that is 1 block wide, it will need workers. The same applies for 2 blocks. Any road that the segment is longer than 3 blocks, you will be able to use a mechanism to build it. Meanwhile, for footpaths, 1 block will require people, 2 and 3 will be able to be built with machinery. While we don't automatically discover roads and footpaths, if you do need to build any short ones, you can manually assign the worker construction office to them directly. And here we have a little demonstration. I build a long road with gravel. Everything should be able to be complete with just machinery. Same with those 2 footpaths, which will connect to those 2 houses. Once the footpath is ready, we will be able to take materials over here and start building the house. And of course we need some power, so we have some medium voltage wires, and of course a custom electric substation. Normally, with Auto Discover, they would try to build this road first and they wouldn't have access to any of the other ones because they have no direct connections. So for this you can use a mud road to just connect it to a more central spot like here, which will enable them to queue those 2 and build them at the same time. You can always remove that without any consequences later on. Next, when building roads, you need to be aware that they are built in stages. So all roads will begin as a dirt road or a mud road. Now, if you want to upgrade your mud road eventually to asphalt, the game will first take it into the next stage, which is gravel. And once it's gravel, it will try to change it into asphalt. And if you queue up asphalt with lamps, then once the asphalt is ready, it will install the lamps as well. So sometimes it's better to take your mud roads, convert them into gravel first, then upgrade them to asphalt, and then include the lamps. Next challenge we have is task overload on construction offices. Construction offices have the ability to automatically search for things that need to be built based on some criteria and queue them up. Here are a few tips on how I like to get the most out of my construction offices early on based on their auto search functionality. And of course to decrease micromanagement. Road builder. I disable buildings and factory connections. I also enable deliver mechanisms only with trucks, and I do not assign anything on open storage resources. That way I can keep the open hull available to just ferry the necessary machinery around without any problems. And my open hull and my dumper won't try to contribute to any buildings. Only focus on roads and footpaths. You will also see that I have factory connections removed from here, because I take care of those later with the asphalt roads and footpaths, which follows the same principle, but instead we don't have conveyor or pipelines, and we enable factory connections. Again, no assignments on the open storage. Infrastructure builder, open storage supplies and aggregate supplies, I allow them to contribute to all buildings. Workers, I prevent from automatically discovering roads, footpaths and factory connections, since all of them can be completed with just machinery. And as mentioned before, for the builder, I do not enable roads or footpaths, because I want the excavators to focus on buildings. Okay, let's have a little demonstration and let's see how long it will take them to build it. We're starting from the 1st, 2nd of March. Okay, and the construction is complete. We are on the 26th of April. This construction took under 2 months to complete. And this concludes this tutorial. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comments down below, and let me know what are some of your solutions to those early game challenges. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.